everyone, it's time for a Bible story with Bekah and Theodore. We are going to continue on in our Spark Story Bible in the Old Testament. If you can remember last week, we talked about a man named Joseph and how he had some crazy dreams, so crazy that his brothers decided to sell him away to some traders. So we're going to continue on in the Spark Story Bible on page 54. And it is called Pharaoh's Dreams. Here we go. Joseph had many hard times. His brothers sold him to a group of traders. He was taken to Egypt, far away from his family, and was put into jail, even though he hadn't done anything wrong. Joseph thought, "How long will I be here? I didn't break any laws, but I'm in jail," he sighed. "At least I know God will help me." Many months later, two men who had worked for the Pharaoh were put into jail. One morning, Joseph overheard them talking. One man said, "What does it mean?" "I have no idea, but I hope I never have a dream like that again. It was terrible." The other man said, "Mine was too," the first man replied. Joseph asked, "What's wrong?" They answered, "We had weird dreams last night. We wonder what they mean." Joseph said, "Tell me your dreams. I can explain them." The men described them to Joseph. God helped Joseph explain their dreams to them. 2 years later, Joseph was still in jail. One of the men Joseph had helped was with the Pharaoh. Pharaoh told him, "I had a very scary dream last night. I wonder what it means." The man remembered Joseph and told Pharaoh about Joseph's way of explaining dreams. Pharaoh asked for Joseph to be brought to him. He told Joseph, "First I dreamed I was standing by the Nile River, and out came 7 healthy, fat cows. They were eating grass, and there were 7 ugly, 6 skinny cows came and ate the fat cows." The Pharaoh continued, "Then in another dream, 7 plump, healthy ears of corn grew on a cornstalk. Then 7 thin, rotten, unhealthy ears grew and ate the healthy ones." God helped Joseph, and Joseph could tell the Pharaoh what his dreams meant. They mean that for 7 years, Egypt will have plenty of food. Then there will be 7 years when there is not enough, and people will go hungry. The Pharaoh knew something had to be done. He put Joseph in charge of the whole country. Joseph saved food for 7 years, getting ready for the years when there would be a shortage of food. When there wasn't enough food in many countries, the people of Egypt had plenty. God had helped Joseph know what needed to be done. With God's help and love, Joseph did well, even through the worst of times. So the question I'm leaving you with today to talk about with your family is, how do you think Joseph knew that God loved him even when he was in jail? I bet Joseph was pretty scared being in jail and didn't know why he was there. We heard him say that. But why do you think Joseph was still so strong and continued to help people even though he was so scared? Talk about that with your family this week, and we'll see you next time for another Bible story. Bye, everyone.